Welcome everybody back to General Zod's Phantom Car. This is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money-taking. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in YouTube entertainment today, Mr. General Zod. And today, I'm going to do a little special thing. I don't do a lot of these articles, but this pertains to what I cover here in the fandom zone, which is news about entertainment. I normally do these things on late night talks, but I haven't had late night talks because of the coronavirus and StreamYards and, subscription costs. Can't be affording that shit in the apocalypse. Anyways, so here's an article that I came across that I found fascinating, and I want to point some things out because I am a fan of this show, and Newsweek ran this article, and I hate when they do this because Newsweek is taking a character and championing them as a cause, and the actor is validating this. And I hate this because this is one of my favorite shows right now. I've seen a lot of more talk about this in seasons 4 and shades of it in 3, but I was hoping they don't go down this route, and I really hope that they don't focus on this, but I like the star, Asia Kate Dillon. So let's get into this. This is Billions star, Asia Kate Dillon is making it better in Hollywood for 9 non-binary actors. Now, if you don't know, I guess non-binary is the term for not identifying with a specific male-female thing. I lose track after with all of these terms and all of this shit that Hollywood is pushing. So I'm gonna read this little excerpt here, and you guys take what you will. I'm still gonna watch the show, but I really hate when they champion this stuff. So, they say if we are separating people by their eye color, certainly their skin color, the uproar would be quite quick and clear. So this is the article is starting off with a bang here. Rarely does someone get the chance to actually be living history. Living history. Billion star Asia Kate Dillon, who plays Tyler, the first non-binary lead character in a TV series, is very much aware of their impact. I'm always bringing my activism or my identity into the workplace. That's great, Dylan. I'm so glad that one of my favorite characters is now coming out with this bullshit so that I can be pissed off as I watch this show. Let me continue, though. Dillon says how they approach playing Tyler. The Showtime series, which returns for its 5th season on May 3rd, which I'll be reviewing here on the channel, has given Dillon a platform to be an agent of change for the queer and gender non-binary people. They use their platform to to start a dialogue with the Academy of Television Arts Science to promote non-gendered acting categories. Which, look, this show is not about that. This show is about corporate greed and corruption amongst hedge funds owners and things like that. If you watch Billions, you know. How this pertains to the main storyline, I do not understand. And I really hope they don't start putting in storylines to the discrimination of this character and blah, blah, blah. But let's continue. There was an episode where the father doesn't accept him, her, and what they identify as. There was a whole big thing. It's my least favorite, except for the chemistry between her dad, because I'm not going to say they or them on this channel. You can suck a dick. They identify and blah, blah, blah. if we are separating people by their hair color, their eye color, certainly their skin color, the uproar would be quick and clear. While they lobby for change, Dillon is happy to just be working on a show that are also fans of. It's been incredibly exciting and incredibly humbling as well. What can we expect from this season of Billions? Hopefully it's something about the story. One of the things I really love about the show is the way it directly mirrors the world at large. Tyler really has to answer for some existential questions this season. Existential. Do you think your character having an impact on diversity in the masculine hedge fund industry? This may come as a shock, but I don't follow the hedge fund world much. I don't know much other than a handful of messages I've received from people who say I feel a little more comfortable being open about my identity at work. That's an incredible silver lining of my character. So people now are feeling great about their identity and what they identify as because of the great work that one actor is doing on a show that hedge fund owners are probably not even watching because it directly conflicts with what they talk about in the world of hedge funds. But you know what? I digress. Also, was it ever intimidating to work with impressive guest stars like Mary Louise Parker, John Malkovich, and now Julianne Margulies? Not in a way that made me hold back or in a way that made me afraid, but intimidating in a way that really inspired me to rise to the challenge. Working with someone like John Malkovich, I'm a better actor for having worked with him, and I'm an actor for having worked with everyone on Billions, from the core cast to all of our guest stars. You advocate for genderless consideration for the Emmys. Do you think award shows will have non-gendered acting category? So now we need, on top of all the other categories we have for these bullshit Emmys, we need a genderless category. Because when people watch television shows, they're looking at them going, gosh, I wish we had a non-binary, genderless, strong, empowered, whatever they identify with as today character. The possibility certainly exists. How long it will take, I don't know. I'm excited to continue to rip that Band-Aid off and have that conversation with everyone who is in charge. Has working on Billions made you better with your money? I don't live paycheck to paycheck currently, which is something that I did for 17 years while working in the service industry. So, that sense, it's made me better with money so that I can buy things like socks. I still try to live frugal as I can. Who knows how long that will last. So, mostly this article tackles about the show, but as you can see, Newsweek, being the liberal slanted media that they are, is more focusing on the first non-binary character. Look here, this to me is no reflection on the show, but I still find it interesting that with season 5 coming up, not one of the questions really were about the guest stars or anything else. It was focused by the show media on the binary gender character. And here's the funny part. This character was introduced in season 2. So why they waited till season 5 to bring this bullshit up, I have no clue. This was recently wrote 12 hours ago. So in the comments below, let me know. Now that we have a non-binary, genderless character, does it make you more interested in Billions Season 5? Would you like a genderless nomination for the Emmys? Would that heighten the enjoyment of the Emmys? Would you watch it more, or do you not give a shit like most people? Let me know in the comments below. And go check out our subsequent channel where I put up a review on the new bundle pack for the Xbox, the Prophets of Geek Culture. And yeah, tell me what you think about all this bullshit I just read in the comments below. And if you like the channel, hit that like button. If you're new and you want to hear more articles, hit the subscribe button. And as always, remember the only rule here in the Phantom Car: kneel before General Zod.